Finally, your television is everywhere and anywhere. Laptop, desktop, and your phones. Nokia, BlackBerry, Android, iPad, iPod, even your tiny phone. Channel 54 brings television close to you, everywhere, anywhere. Check us out now at www.channel54.tv.
My name is Richard Ayo DG, Malcolm, popularly known as AY. I'm a stand-up comedian. I make people laugh for a living. On that note, I'd like to welcome you to one of the brightest program on television right now. It's known as Celebrity Chef. Now, if you like what I'm sitting on, I'm only privileged to be here because someone just made me believe that I pass for a celebrity. So that's why I'm here right now. And today, I'm just going to be taking you through 10 videos that will definitely blow your mind. These are videos, these are top 10 Nigeria songs that has made a major impact in my career as a stand-up comedian and as a young man who's trying to be relevant in the business. I'll be right back. Alright, when it comes to music, Nigeria is indeed blessed with different talented human resources. And growing up, there's this Egbon, my father would play his songs over time. And this particular one captured me. And what can I say? I can't even remember the title, but that's my number 10 song, King Sunny Ade. Over time, even from that medieval era to this present time, that song is still very, very relevant. That reminds me of my own growing up. What can I say? I was born, bred, and buttered in the city of Warri, and into the family of Mr. and Mrs. Samsi Makun, and the first male child. I was 7 in number, and I'm the first male child. I grew up in Warri, Delta State. It wasn't easy, you know. Some people will tell you about silver spoons, some will tell you about. I didn't see myself, you know, coming into this world with silver spoon, golden spoon, whatever spoon. I never. But then, what else can I say? Thank God, this is me today. And growing up was good. I was into a lot. I attended Lodi Primary School. From Lodi Primary School to Agbasa Primary School. From Agbasa Primary School to Igugbadu Primary School, because I was very, very stubborn. And so my parents said to me, "Oh boy, you're not going to stay this house with us." So they had to, you know, escort me to one of my uncles in Benin. And there I went to Oliya Primary School in Benin. Growing up was fun, and I became too stubborn for that, my uncle, so I was repatriated back to my parents in Warri, where I went. Okay, you know, when you as you go on in life, you begin to get a proper position. You begin to have a proper understanding. So I was getting better. Attended College of Commerce, Warri, and from Warri, I attended Delta State University. And before I went to Delta State University, I will say this, before I gained admission into the university, I was a scavenger, I was a bartender, I was a conductor, the ones you guys do in Lagos here, but I used to do it in Warri, Agege should be, and what of you. I did all of that put together, and I was able to see myself through school. You know, I was into photography, snap pictures sometimes, gather the money, you know, get some girls, do modeling jobs, bring them to Lagos and all that. But growing up was fun, and I finished from Delta State University. I graduated from the theater arts department, where I majored in directing. And basically, this is who I am now. So, that brings me to my number 9 song of all time, my number 9 favorite Naija song. And I think then it was done by this lady, Oyinka Owenu. And it says, One Love. One Love. And I used to love the sound of that back in the day. It says, One Love, keep us together. That's what we need as a nation. And that's what has been keeping us, that's what we need as a nation to, move us forward in life. Love is the key. One Love by Oyinka Owenu. My number 8 song, favorite Naija song that has impacted on my career and me as a person. Yeah, this one still has to do with my growing up too, when I was that young boy. I can't even remember the lyrics, but it sounds like, you know the song. Number 8, Magic for Check. Alright, AY, how did you get involved in the business of comedy? What else can I say? There's one name I never get tired to mention. Anytime I want to talk about I came into the business of comedy. That name is Ali Baba. Is one man. Sometimes in life we all need a vision helper, and for me, I didn't even see the vision coming. But then, when you see people like Ali Baba, you at some point I was aspiring. I was inspired by him, and at other point I was aspired to even do something, go into the business of comedy. Let me say this. It all started back in the day, Delta State University. Then I was a regular campus show promoter, so I invited Ali Baba to come be a part of my show. He came, and when he was leaving, he was very, very, very impressed with the show and said, "Okay, fine, who put this together?" And I said, "I did." So wow, why don't you make yourself useful after your university education? Why don't you just come to Lagos? You'll do well in events and all that. So I came to Lagos. He made me his personal assistant. From his personal assistant, I moved up. I became his event manager. I was always smiling to the bank on his behalf. And one day I asked myself, "Hey, wait, all these things so you do so, you just gather all this money, and this man is making all this money, and just because he's there to make people laugh." And I said, "Okay, you can do something around this line. As a matter of fact, you're a theater artist. You majored in directing. So as a theater artist, you can scribble something on paper, call it a script. You can get on stage as an actor. You can interpret your script, and you can become a brand." And that was it. And even as I speak, I put food on the table for my family as a result of making people laugh. So I'm always very confident to let people know that I make people laugh for a living. So that brings me to my number 7 favorite Naija song of all time, and of course my number 6 favorite Naija song of all time. Yeah, my number 7. Let me give it to the Haze man himself, Sir Chino Peters. Now let me tell you this: there's nobody out there, no music lover out there that will say to me that, "Hey, you never ever rock to Afro Juju Chino Peters, Igbati Walode." And back to back, I'm gonna quickly let you get to know my favorite Naija music of all time that has impacted my life as a being, and of course my career in the business of stand-up comedy. And my number 6 would be alright guys, the show goes on non-stop. Remember, I told you a celebrity share, and of course they said to me, "Why, you're a celeb," and that makes me feel good, and that's why I'm here. And that takes me to my next favorite Naija song and my favorite Naija video that has impacted on my life and that has equally impacted on my career as a stand-up comedian. Now, this one was done by the band Mobolowowo. Now, I'll tell you why the song is very, very important to me. Growing up wasn't too smooth, and knowing fully well, not knowing what your tomorrow would look like, not knowing the direction, that I was going to, not knowing where I was going to land myself, even in the business of comedy, And when you see yourself not growing on the face of people, you cannot say to the world, Mobolowowo, meaning that I've been set free from the hands of the wicked people. So Mobolowowo is my next. Okay, even as I talk about my favorite Naija songs of all time and my favorite Naija videos that you have seen so far, it's equally good for me to let you know about me, myself, and I in terms of what I do for a living. I'm a stand-up comedian, like I said before now, and it's very important. I know somebody is out there trying to ask me, how do you get inspirations for your jokes? Okay, fine. I can tell you for free. Apart from the fact that I always love to be creative, apart from the fact that I always love to do something different from other people, inspiration comes from, the day-to-day activities. And because I personally believe that comedy has gone past the age and time where people talk about monkey, they pursue lion, lion can they run and all that. People want to relate with what you're saying, and when you make sense and at the same time you're getting them to laugh, it counts as volume. And for me, I have this friend. He's a reputable man of God, and he's somebody who speaks grammar on per second billing. He inspires me a lot, and I go to his church. I'm talking about Reverend Chris Okochie. And sometimes when I'm in church, that man speaks grammar on per second billing. And anytime, I listen to him and I just believe that I could just weave a joke out of his strong grammatical expressions. And I get inspired by his grammar, you can, so to speak. And I equally get inspired by the things that happens around me. For example, if there's fear scarcity, for example, you want to talk, you must, because the people can relate with it. People can relate with traffic in Lagos. So if you do jokes around all that, it will just pass. And I read a lot as well. I read a lot. I want to know what is happening in the United States of America. I want to go on the internet, like the way you mistake me for a Yahoo boy. All of this, I just need to get information, because without information, you can't give out anything. So that brings me to another form of inspiration. Now, this particular song inspired me to look forward into becoming a man, into believing that someday you're going to be a married man, you're going to be a daddy. And this was a song. And when I saw the video, I saw the celebrities on the video, and I was like, someday you're just going to be like these guys. You're just going to, someday you're going to be out there and people will gather for your sake, and that will be a special day, the day you're going to say, I do, to somebody. And the song that did the magic for me was Oruka by Sun Energy. And that's my number 4 Naija favorite song of all time. Yeah, Oruka, my number 4 video with all them celebrities. Now, talking about celebs, who says that we don't have embarrassing moments in our lives? Who says? Well, for me, what was that one? Yeah, when I made up my mind to get involved in the business of stand-up comedy, I walked up to Ali Baba and said, "Well, I want to start to make people they laugh now," and I started very well. In Abuja, I was able to stay up an apathetic audience at Upper Williams Night of 1,000 Laughs. So I was not basking in the euphoria of that success as a gang. This man is now into the business. And somebody mentioned to me, Lagbaja, Motherland. Why don't you go there? If you go to Lagbaja, if you go to Motherland, you'll see a lot of people come there, they do their jokes and all that. Everybody who is in the business of comedy, they've been on that platform from Alibaba to I said, okay, fine. Now, go there and sign your signature. And I got there on this day in question. And the MC, the guy gave me this larger-than-life introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, he's new, he's swift, he's talented, one of the best, one of the this. Well, and from backstage, I was like, yeah, that's me. So I came up and I said just one word, and I offended the audience. One typical Wari language. I said, how una dey? That was it. And the people from nowhere, Tali Babai, also una dey? Iyalaya. And me, I was like, okay, hey guys, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Listen, oh, that's horrible. I remember I go on stage. It was embarrassing. And they yanked me off the stage. As a matter of fact, I didn't even say a word. Up to date, I have strong phobia for the word how una dey. I don't say it anywhere. You could never ever get to hear me say how una dey. And if an MC is about introducing me and all that, and the hype is going, I'll just rush out so that I'll just come and do so that you don't go and just do it out of proportion, and at the end of the day, the people will not yank me off. But it was very, very bad. And I went back home sad, and then I was still living with Alibaba. So I told him everything that happened, and he was laughing. He laughed and laughed, and the following month he said, okay, fine, I'll go back with you to Motherland, and I'm going to reintroduce you and talk to the people. And he did. And said, my guy came here last month. You guys, you yanked him off the stage, and this boy is good. You should have allowed him now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage my friend, my younger brother, AY. And as I was coming out, I just told myself, if any mistake happened this time, just pack your bag, go and do PRO job, go and do every other thing, and forget comedy. And thank God it worked. So that takes me to my number 3 video, and Nigerian song of all time. Peter and Paul. One name Peter, one name Paul. And I tell you what makes it my favorite Nigerian song. Apart from the fact that they came to perform the song live during my wedding. I love the song, I love the message. It's No One Like You, because from my days of daydreaming, through the Oruka video, through the celebrities I saw on the video, it started, life as a way of making things come your direction. And there I was on the D-Day, my wedding day, P Square, doing the song for me and my wife. And celebrities were there too. So this time, not the video, it was real life. And AY was getting married to Mabel Macron. So that makes it my favorite Naija song of all time. And of course, my number 3 video, No One Like You. No One Like You, darling. Yeah, now the question just popped in. What else? What else could you have been doing if you were not involved in the business of comedy? Wow. Well, in all modesty, I'll say that AY is quite vast. Quite vast. I could pass for a lot of things. I could do a lot of things that would beat your imagination. Well, it will shock you to know that I would have been a footballer at some point in time in my life, because I play so very well. And the likes of Wiz in the Rumor were playing for the same club back in the day in Delta State. And I could have equally passed for a big time PR person, just somebody who's out there to make things work for whatever reason, just make things work, the Mr. Fix It. I could have been that. And I could have become a TV person as well. I could have gone into movies and become a known actor, although I dabble into it once in a while, through comedy. I could have as well become a big time show promoter. Yeah, because I started that from like way back on campus. As a matter of fact, I am more of a promoter than a comedian. I can say that for free. I can let you know that for free. I'm more of a promoter than a comedian. Yeah. And what else? Quite a lot. But thank God for comedy. And this comedy business, someday I'm just going to retire. And everything that I've said, I'll fall back to promotion, because you get to a stage in life where you just realize that you need to take backstage. Yeah. And I trust Nigeria. If you do not, in any way, by hook or crook, do it by yourself, they will help you do it in a very funny way. They will push you backstage. So I won't wait for Nigeria or Nigerians to tell me that, hey, why, this is it. I will know it when I see it. And that takes me to my number 2 video, because I have to thank God basically for the fact that I grew up on the street, and every credit that I have, the credibility, everything about me, you can just reflect. You can reflect, from the streets, and that brings street credibility as my number 2 Nigerian song of all time. Alright guys, I hope you've been having a wonderful time with me. I don't know about you, but trust me, on this chair, I'm having a swell time. Now, we're in progression, just in proportion to the power and the intensity of your desire to know my number 1 video. So let me hear you say, uh-huh. Are you ready for this? It's my friend and brother. I love this guy. Nigerians love this guy. This is one guy, if you see this guy, you'll say, man, if this guy offends you, you'll say, if I get hold on this guy, I will kill him. But as soon as you see him, you can't help but just love him, love what he does, and love his music. And he's my number 1 man, and he has this special one that I'm very, 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 very passionate about. It's impacting on me right now, even as we speak. My favorite Naija song of all time, Only Me by Two-Face Edibia. On that note, me, myself, and I will be signing out. God bless you real good. Cassia.
Finally, your television is everywhere and anywhere. Laptop, desktop, and your phones. Nokia, BlackBerry, Android, iPad, iPhone, even your China phone. Channel 54 brings television close to you, everywhere, anywhere. Check us out now at www.channel54.tv.